Hidden costs when buying land in Abuja. Let's talk about it. So a lot of people get really excited after they buy land, and then suddenly they begin to see new fees coming up, and then the confusion sets in. So I don't want you to experience that. In this video today, I'm going to be sharing with you the hidden cost that comes with buying land in Abuja. Now we're going to be looking at this from two different angles. When you're buying in an estate and when you're buying from an individual. So let's get started. So when you're buying land in an estate, buying from an estate is organized, yes, but there are extra fees that you need to pay. Now, it is just normal. All you need to do is be aware of it ahead of time. So number one is infrastructural fees. Now, this is money for the roads and amenities. It covers drainages, fencing, gatehouse, pavement, street lights, and every other thing that makes an estate an estate. The second one is development fees. This is fees that covers electricity, water, and sewage. Now, every buyer is expected to contribute to it. It is normal. It is what makes an estate very functional. Without it, that estate won't be functional. The next is, which is the third one, is agency fees. Now, agency fees are fees you pay to a real estate consultant, especially if you buy from an agent, right, or an agency. These are fees you pay them for the due diligence they help you conduct, the due process, the step-by-step process that they lead you and they guide you through. It is called their commission, basically. And it comes in different percentages depending on each real estate consultant. Some would collect 5%, some less, but it is negotiable. The fourth is building approval fees. Before you build, the government must approve your building, right? So this is to ensure safety and also to ensure that you follow the zoning rules. So for some developers, they include these fees in the infrastructural fees, while for others, you pay for it separately. And the fifth one is excavation fees. Just like the building approval fees, some developers include it in the infrastructure fees, while some let you pay for it separately. Now, this is just fees you pay for, the clearing and preparation of your land for you to start building. So if you're buying from an estate, just know that you may have to pay for infrastructural fees, development fees, excavation fees, agency commission, and also building approval fees. Now let's move to when you buy from an individual. Buying from an individual comes with its own fees as well, and sometimes it could be more expensive compared to buying from an estate. One is a fencing permit. So before you fence your land, you need approval from the government, and this requires that you pay some necessary fees. So it helps you, or rather it confirms your boundaries and also prevents you from experiencing any form of encroachment. And the second one is the building approval fees. Just like when you buy in an estate, buying from an individual also requires that you get approval from the government before you commence building. In fact, even before you lay the very first brick on your land. Just that here, it is more expensive. Why? Because you're going to be submitting all the architectural designs, the drawings, the electrical, the mechanical, and everything involved, including paying for the fees all by yourself. Whereas in the case of an estate, developer handles all of these and thereby reduces the stress that comes with it. Number four, survey and boundary verification. So you will need the services of a surveyor to measure and give you an official survey plan. But in the case of an Abuja, what you're getting is a technical deed plan. So technical deed plan is what other states refer to as survey plan. But unlike the survey plan, which contains the boundary, the beacons, the dimensions of your plot, The technical deed plan also includes the zoning, the layout of your plot. Now the zoning, this helps identify if your plot falls under residential, commercial, or mixed use land. And this helps you avoid buying the wrong plot. So the fifth one is title processing, that is R of O or a C of O. Now this is where you register your land with the government and it helps you protect your ownership. Now it includes a consent fees and stamp duty. These extra costs can add up quickly, sometimes into thousands, sometimes in millions. Knowing this ahead of time helps you plan your budget properly, avoid surprises. It gives you the options of choosing, looking at different properties before you make your choice. And also it helps you make informed buying decisions. So the next time you're buying land in Abuja, don't only ask for the price of the land. Also find out what extra fees or hidden fees, as the case may be, that are involved, so you make better buying decisions. Now that you understand what hidden cost is, you're ahead of most buyers. If you need help with finding land that has very clear and transparent fees, planning your budget, or buying safely in Abuja, call or WhatsApp the number displayed on the screen today and would help you secure land rightly and safely as soon as possible. See you soon.